Helping our drought situation at all. And boy, if you get any of that wind out there today, it's just like kind of an oven feel. There's just no moisture in the air.
Yeah, this is about as low as the dew point gets in Indiana any time of year, let alone in summer when plants are still putting some moisture into the air. You know, we were talking about this last week. There's the deep low over eastern Canada. What that's doing today is bringing in the very, very dry air, bleeding it in off land into our area from the northeast. And it's also brought in a bit cooler air today, so we've been generally in the lower 80s to perhaps mid 80s. But this is a major heat wave. You know, we had so many records, all-time records broken for the month of June yesterday in the plains. The list went on, and this major heat wave is working eastward. Now, you combine that with Tropical Storm Debbie, which will kind of ride up the east coast gradually. On the backside of a tropical system, you get strong sinking air motion, and it heats the air up. So you combine that heat wave with the sinking air motion west of Debbie, and you've got the makings for some record-breaking heat for parts of the Midwest. And I think some places, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, will be over 105 by later on this week. But in the meantime, it's part of the focus, the heat, but also the good news. We've got a nice cool night underway. You know, when the air's dry, it cools off very quickly. So the next 2 nights, well down into the 50s, but we'll be at 100 or greater Thursday and Friday with high to critical fire danger. Dew points will be very low. There'll be a wind, so that air will be like a furnace. And we may have 2 more rounds of 100 plus once we get into July. And the dry pattern with the high and the critical fire danger will continue into mid-July unless there's some pattern change that we don't see right now, so stay up to date on that. 50 tonight, Logansport, Burlington, 50 at Winamac, so cool. 53 at Lafayette and Fowler, as well as Crawfordsville, and a 51 at Denver. Very dry air tomorrow, but still pretty comfortable. That 80 to 85 for the high, 82 at Lafayette, 81 Monticello, 85 from Perrysville down towards Waveland, and at 81 at Flora and Camden. The heat wave will start to move in Wednesday as that low in eastern Canada starts to pull away. So 92 Monticello, 93 Lafayette with very little, if any, humidity, 94 Attica, and 91 at Logansport, and it will just get hotter from there. Some really intense heat Thursday and Friday. By Thursday afternoon, we'll be up to 101. Any storms staying well north of here. Windy, about 100 on Friday. Slightly cooler Saturday. We'll have a very weak, dry, cold front kind of slide through from the northeast. 94 Sunday, 96 Monday, but I think the heat may intensify once again as we get into next week. By the middle part of next week, we could be up around 100 once again. This is Thursday, and notice all the storms generally staying north of here as we are under the influence of sinking air, heating air, very low dew points, and what we call an upper ridge. Even next Friday, right around 101 degrees as some really intense heat. The hottest weather for June since 1988 gets firmly established in the viewing area. So very little, if any, rainfall at all in that forecast. Just breezy to windy. There's your 101 Thursday, 100 Friday, and temperatures well into the 90s for the upcoming weekend. So serious heat wave and serious drought conditions getting worse. At least there's not going to be really any humidity. It's not going to be sultry, but really major fire danger.
Wow, it just feels so hot and dry with that forecast. All right.